So how did things get so bad so quickly? I spoke to a fire management expert about that earlier tonight. Daniel Parakis is a research scientist with the Canadian Forest Service. So, Daniel, so many fires and so fierce. Why are there so many? Is there an explanation for this?
Well, Wendy, what we've had is a situation with three factors, really. And the first one is a large number of starts in a very short period of time, and a number of them close to communities, and most of them starting Thursday and Friday, basically. The second factor is very dry conditions, including multi-year drought in BC's central and southern interior. And the third one, really, that's of concern is that we have a lot of summer left to go, with the main part of July and August being the dominant times when we expect fires to grow and occur in BC.
You say that it's dry. Is it unusually dry? I guess if it hits a live tree, it's different?
Yes, that's right. So the area where the most number of fires are currently is the area sort of around Williams Lake and to the west, called the Caribou. And that area in particular has got some real multi-year drought where the precipitation, the rain and snow that fell over the winter, was insufficient to saturate the soil and the woody fuels in the forest. And the other issue there is that that's the most heavily impacted area by the recent mountain pine beetle outbreak. And so the forests in that area are dominated by Douglas fir and lodgepole pine trees. And the lodgepole pine, the majority of the trees there are dead, and they were killed probably sort of between 10 years ago and 5 years ago, and so they're just like standing firewood in the forest, and they are very, very dry and very susceptible to starting fires and spreading fires.
So how does this compare to other, summer fires are not unusual. How does this compare?
Yeah, well, the challenge with the fire management, from the fire management agency point of view, is that with such a large number of starts, they will send out all the resources they've got and probably order in more. But really, when there's 200 active fires, more than 200 active fires, as they're reporting now, they're going to have to triage. They're going to have to pick the most important ones, and they're going to have to try to get help from the neighboring agencies and neighboring provinces, and definitely the private sector contract firefighters, and possibly out of country if the situation continues. And so they're going to try to address the fires that are threatening communities first, and values at risk and critical infrastructure and people's homes, and then the more remote ones will come later. But the problem is, with a dry trend in the weather forecast and a lot of summer ahead of us, the more remote fires may grow considerably, before they can have a lot of resources to dedicate to those fires.
Daniel, thank you so much. Daniel Parakis in Victoria tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.